Once upon a time, a good king ruled a kingdom. He was kind and fair, and everyone liked him. The king had a wise minister who helped him make wise decisions. Together, they made the kingdom a happy place. In the kingdom near the capital, there was a small, beautiful village. A big lake lay on the outskirts of the village. The lake was always full, and its water was fresh and clear. But the water in that lake was poisonous. Whoever drank it fainted. No villager used to visit that lake. It was believed that the lake was cursed. But those who came to the village for the first time did not know about the poisonous water of the lake. If they drank the water, they fell unconscious. Surrounded by that lake was a dense forest through which there was a way to reach the village. 5 dacoits lived in that forest. The clever dacoits used to kill and rob any traveler who passed through that forest. One day, John and Mike went to the city to buy groceries. They walked through the busy market, picking up everything they needed. They bought fresh vegetables, carrots, tomatoes, and potatoes, and some milk and sugar. Mike also grabbed a few bars of soap, while John added flour and rice to their cart. They picked up a few other things, like tea leaves and salt, making sure they had everything for the coming week. After a long day of shopping, their bags were full, and they began their walk back home. As they neared the edge of the lake, Mike stopped suddenly.
Hold on a minute,
Mike said, setting down his heavy bags.
I'm thirsty. Let's have a drink from the lake.
John nodded.
Okay.
Mike walked to the water's edge, scooping up some cool, fresh water with his hands. He drank eagerly, sighing in relief.
Ah, that's sweet,
he said with a smile. Suddenly Mike's face turned pale.
Oh no! What's happening to me?
John looked over, alarmed.
What's wrong?
He shouted, running toward him. But before John could reach him, Mike's eyes fluttered, and he collapsed to the ground, unconscious. John dropped to his knees beside him, shaking his shoulder.
Mike! Wake up!
He cried. John took a deep breath, thinking fast.
I need to go to the forest and tell Master right away,
he whispered. Without waiting, he turned and ran toward the trees, his heart beating fast. As John reached the hideout, he shouted,
Master! Master!
His friends quickly came out, looking worried.
Did the raid happen?
One of them asked, panic in his voice. Master stepped forward, his face tense.
What happened, John?
Master! It's Mike!
John said, breathing quickly.
Mike's unconscious by the lake. We need to go and get him, quickly.
Master, John, and the others reached the lake and found Mike unconscious.
Quick, Robert, help me lift him.
Master ordered. Robert and Master carefully lifted Mike, while John and Monty grabbed the grocery bags.
We need to get him back to the hideout. Hurry!
Master said as they rushed back. When they reached the hideout, they gently laid Mike down on the floor.
Give him some water.
Master instructed. After a few moments, Mike's eyes slowly opened, and he slowly regained his breath.
What happened?
He whispered weakly. Master looked at Mike and said,
Nothing special. You are just tired.
Then he turned to John.
What happened at the lake?
John shrugged.
Nothing, Master. Mike was just thirsty, so he drank some water.
Master's face became serious.
That's strange. The water may be the cause. We should check it right away. Let's go.
Master said, his voice firm. He, John, and Robert set out for the lake, leaving Monty to stay with Mike. When they reached the water, Master turned to John.
Now, you drink some water.
John hesitated but scooped the water into his hands and drank.
Oh no! What is this?
He shouted, then suddenly became unconscious. Master and Robert rushed to his side, quickly lifting him and carrying him back to the hideout in the forest. Master said,
Give him some water.
Monty took a glass of water and poured some into John's mouth. After a while, John woke up, breathing deeply. Master nodded.
Now it's confirmed. The lake water is not safe for drinking. It causes unconsciousness. This could be useful for us.
Everyone was surprised. The master said,
Till now we have used knives to kill people. But now, anyone who comes here, we will guide him to the lake. He will himself be unconscious by drinking the water. And we will rob them without being caught. And then hide here. See, God has helped us so much.
All the dacoits agreed to the plan and started looting the travelers in that way. One day, a farmer and his son Adam were returning from the capital, walking through the forest. They had money from their sugarcane crop, but their water had run out, and Adam was very thirsty. As they walked, they met Monty and John. Monty said,
"We are going to visit our uncle in a nearby village."
I'm so thirsty.
Adam said, rubbing his dry throat.
"Oh, there's a lake just up ahead."
Monty said with a smile.
"It's not far now."
Soon, they reached the lake, and both the farmer and Adam eagerly drank from the water. Suddenly, Adam shouted,
What's happening to me?
The farmer grabbed his son's arm, his voice filled with panic.
What is this?
He cried, but before they could do anything, they both collapsed, unconscious. Monty and John quickly grabbed the money from their bags and ran back to their hideout. Master and Robert and Mike were waiting, and when they saw the money, they smiled.
Well done.
Master said. Then, Master counted the money and distributed it equally. After some time, the farmer and Adam slowly regained consciousness. They both looked around, realizing they had been robbed.
We have been looted.
The farmer said, his voice filled with anger. Adam nodded, feeling ashamed. They went to their village, had breakfast, and then went to the court and told the king what happened.
Your Majesty,
The farmer explained.
the robbers took us to a lake outside the forest. And we drank the water and then we collapsed.
The minister asked.
Why didn't you know? That water is poisonous.
The farmer replied.
Our house is far from that lake, in another village. We didn't know the water was dangerous.
The king thought for a moment, and then ordered.
Raid their hideout and arrest them immediately.
The minister bowed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
After this, the minister ordered the royal guards.
Prepare yourselves. We will raid.
The minister led the way, his guards following closely behind. They reached the edge of the forest and entered. As they neared the hideout, the robbers panicked.
They are here!
Robert shouted, fear gripping him. Realizing they had no escape, Robert dropped his weapon. And one by one, the others surrendered. The royal guards quickly arrested them. After this, the king ordered to build a wall around the lake. so that no human or animal could go near it. Moral: crime never pays, and justice always finds a way.